Now, the Prime Minister also announced an extension of the current COVID-19 restrictions for another 2 weeks. We have the details in this report.
The COVID-19 situation was top of the agenda when Prime Minister Andrew Holness addressed the Parliament for the first time in 2022. By his assessment, the situation locally remained fragile, especially at hospitals where the number of persons admitted for care due to the virus has skyrocketed to over 300. The good news, though, is that the number of patients who need ventilators remain low. The Prime Minister, however, indicated that if hospitalizations continue to climb, the facilities could soon run out of bed space.
The government had always anticipated this fourth wave and started to make preparations in terms of additional field hospitals and securing oxygen supply. But there are limits to how much capacity we can create. Even wealthy countries with much greater resources than Jamaica have had their health systems under stress. Ultimately, individuals and families have to take personal responsibility for their own protection.
The Prime Minister therefore stressed the need for people to get vaccinated, which can help limit the need for hospital care. So like he did earlier this week, Mr. Holness reaffirmed that lockdowns are no longer part of the COVID-19 response.
As a result of the fourth wave, we have to hold the existing measures in place until we have more information on the number of positive cases that results in hospitalization and, in particular, require high-flow nasal oxygen. Madam Speaker, in light of these considerations, the Cabinet met yesterday and decided to extend the existing measures for an additional 2 weeks until January 27, 2022.
Consequently, the measures now in place will not change.
We must move on with our lives. We must get our economy back on track. We cannot allow ourselves to be defeated by the pandemic. We cannot afford another lockdown.
Mr. Holness said the current measures, including the curfew, were not relaxed due to the ongoing fourth wave of COVID-19 cases. That means the curfew will remain at 10 p.m. to 5 the following morning. In the meantime, the parliamentary sitting did not get on the way until 15 minutes after the scheduled 2 p.m. start time, and the lawmakers outlined their own New Year's resolution in regard to punctuality.
This House intends, under my leadership and the guidance of the Prime Minister, to ensure that we start Parliament at 2 o'clock every Tuesday when we are supposed to, so that the business of the House can be made to go through without any concern about timelines, because we have enough and we are here, and make it efficient. And that's the whole point, efficiency.
Jamila Maitland, TVJ News.